All right, gang, for this assignment, I'm going to give you a little bit of an example of what we're dealing with in our Unit 2 assignment. Now, what you want to think about is, variables. And in this particular instance, I'm going to add two variables together and give you a result. So we're dealing with three variables here. And you can look up at your screen and you can see the three variables. We defined all these, or declared them, I should say, declared all the variables x, y, and z as integers. Okay, you can name these variables anything. It doesn't have to be x, y, z. That's just something that I threw out there to make it kind of simple. It could have been anything. All right, number one, number two, number three, whatever you want to call it. So we got three variables. All three of these variables are integers. I want to show you, basically, walk you through the steps and how an error exception is handled, what to look for, because that's going to help you out in your Unit 2 assignments. So dealing with three variables, x, y, and z. The first thing is x. Okay, x right here. X is an integer. Okay, it's going to be an input variable. That's the in dot. Okay. So we're going to basically ask the user to enter two integers to calculate their sum. Those integers, of course, the first one that I type is going to be the value of x. The second number that I type in is going to be the value of y. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those two variables, x and y, and assign them the value of z. So in other words, whatever I type in for x, it could be 100, or it could be 2, it could be 1, it could be 1,000,000. X is going to be plus or added to the value of y. Okay, and then the result of that sum is then going to be put in the value of z. So then my output says the sum of the integers equals, again, that's a string literal there, and then it's my variable value at the end. I'm just going to tack that on, whatever it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and run through this one quick time and just show you how it is. All right, down here at the bottom, you see enter two integers to calculate their sum. The first one I'm going to do is 2. Press enter. Works fine. Next number, this is going to be the value of y. The value of y, let's say, is 3. I press it, enter, and then there's my print line is sum of integers equals, and then my variable that I'm passing, which is z, is 5. Last time I checked, 2 plus 3 is 5, so we're very accurate there. Now what I want to do is walk you through what happens when the computer is expecting an integer, as we have it set up here, and instead you put some kind of crazy string in there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to first give a value for x, the first variable. I'm going to give it like a number, a 5. And then I'm going to throw something out there like the word cat to add it to it. And I don't know about you, but I don't know what the value of 5 plus cat is. My math's not that good. I went to Florida State, so you're going to have to deal with me on that. So the first thing I'm doing, I'm running the program now. I'm going to enter two integers. The first one is number 2. I press it. No errors. Everything's fine. Now I'm going to type in the word cat. Again, it's thinking we're going to have integers here. Look what happens. Notice on the screen it highlights the line. Well, the reason why I highlighted the line is because we're typing in the value for the variable y. It's thinking it's going to be an integer. Well, it wasn't an integer. We typed in the word cat. Now what I'm going to do, if you look at the bottom of the screen, I'm going to scroll up. You can see it tells you right here. Exception in thread main java.util.input, all this is Java, gibberish stuff. We understand this is what we want to look for right here. Input mismatch exception. Why is it a mismatch? Well, it's telling you exactly what the problem is here. The mismatch is because you've declared this as an integer data type in the y variable. But what's happening is you're getting a word like cat, which is not an integer, and it doesn't know how to handle that. So again, just a quick lesson, just something that I could throw out there for you guys to hopefully help you out. And again, I hope this helps out your Unit 2 assignment, because this is exactly what you're going to be doing on your own. You guys take care, and always just shoot me an email if you got any questions.